Hey everybody, welcome to the Toy Box Treasure Hunters. This is your first time, welcome to our channel. If this isn't your first time, welcome back. And if you haven't already, be sure before we move along too much, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like button if you like what you see today. And you might notice today I'm kind of by myself. And what happened was I got a pop for Christmas that I've been wanting them to make a long time. They finally did, and it just brings me back to my childhood. And that pop is this little guy right here. Or actually, I say little. This thing is a brick. The My Pet Monster Retro Toys pop. And I'm so happy that they made this. And even though I know they're going to make a flocked version, I wanted to have... I'll get both. I don't care. I'll get every version of My Pet Monster that they make. I had one when I was a kid. And for those of you that don't know, a My Pet Monster was this huge, enormous, just stuffed animal. And as you can tell by the look, that's the look of the toy that I had. Big, bright colors. The stuffed animal itself was heavy, not like a normal kid's teddy bear at all. Had these big, huge plastic teeth that were probably about this big each, which I don't know if that shows up very well. I'd say probably about 2 inches, about 2-inch long fangs. And had a row of like 6 of them. Big plastic nose, big, huge eyeballs, horns on his head. The thing probably stood 2 feet high. And I loved my Pet Monster. It had these shackles on chains that you could break. You could break them off of them, put them back on. It was an amazing toy. I've been looking, we do some retro toys. And one of the retro toys I want I'd say almost more than anything, is I want to get my hands on a My Pet Monster. I don't care if it's still in its box, pristine, perfect condition. I do want it to have its shackles. I want it to be complete. I don't care about it being in the box. I'm not a millionaire, but I want a My Pet Monster so bad. They are attainable on eBay for, if you're willing to shell out a couple $100, which I'm not. Not yet, anyway. But at least I have something. I got this, very happy about it. Now, as you can tell, what they've been doing on the retro toys is just not giving the whole retro toy line pictured like you would on a normal line of pops. They give the signed picture, they give the back picture, and then you got the pop itself. Now, like I said, this thing is a brick of a pop. And I'm going to get this little guy open. And I plan on displaying him as, displaying him somewhere visible. It definitely deserves it. I'm going to open this guy up, and what I've seen, especially I learned this little trick from a couple of YouTubers. I think the first one I saw butter knife be used on was Waynco Studios. But I've seen other YouTubers do it, like Homespun Geek. You can open the bottom of the pop box and not have to worry about creasing it. Just like that. Works like a dream. Okay. So here he is in all of his glory. Big pink eyebrows, yellow eyes, green nose, purple mouth, bright orange. The color palette on this thing is awesome. And yeah, you can turn his head a little bit, have him look like that. They have him sitting down, which isn't surprising because to put this thing to scale, it would almost have to be a 6-inch pop. And if they make a 6-inch pop of My Pet Monster flocked, I will get it. I promise you that. But this is just a great looking pop. Got his hands and feet with his green painted fingernails and toenails. Just an all around great job they did on this. I'm really digging this pop. I'm really digging the retro toy line too. We were able to get some other retro toys, Funko Pops, that we'll be doing soon. We got like some of the ones that'll be coming up soon will be like the Rock'em Sock'em robots, the Stretch Armstrong. You know, maybe I got a Chase, maybe I didn't. I don't know. We'll find out. But this, I just wanted this to be kind of the first, my baby, my pet monster. And now I finally have a My Pet Monster again after all these years. So this pop legitimately for me is a nostalgia piece. I am not at all concerned about what the PPG on it is. If it ends up being the most common of common $1 pops, I don't care. For this one, it doesn't matter. I had to have this. This one brings back some memories. I've got a quick story to tell. When I was a kid, a buddy of mine we were having a little sleepover, and I've got a little brother. My little brother in his room had a bunk bed. He always slept on the bottom bunk, and his was the kind that had the metal rails that held up the mattress for the top bunk. So we got this great idea that we would scare my little brother. We took My Pet Monster and we hung him like this with his hands in the rails so that he was suspended right at about chest level for my brother. So when he woke up, this is exactly what he saw in his face. And when he screamed, we were delighted in the morning. My buddy and I couldn't have been happier when we heard the scream of terror that came from this prank. That delight quickly turned into terror of our own when my parents found out what we did. And that's how we learned that actions have consequences, but sometimes they're worth it. And in this case, it was worth it. It was still worth it. And if my brother's watching, Kevin, I love you. This one's for you, buddy. Not that I'm going to give it to you. I'm just saying I dedicate it to you. I might even name this one Kevin. All right. So I wanted to share this with you because this one has sentimental value for me. The fact that they made this pop. And I love it. You know, like Funko says, everybody's a fan of something. I am a fan of My Pet Monster. So yeah, it's a great looking pop. I love it. I would definitely recommend it to anybody. It would just be a great addition to any collection. And that's it for today, everybody. I'll catch you next time, and we'll see you later. Don't forget as always, wash your hands and have a good day.